Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing another renovation in San Myshuno. We have a 2-bedroom apartment with 1 bathroom and a common area. We also have like a little balcony space out here. I end up switching some things around here. I do end up leaving the 1 bedroom attached to the bathroom, but I just thought it wasn't fair that only one person got access to the balcony. So I end up moving the bedroom over to this side with the other bedroom. And I do end up making like a little hallway here because I just felt like I wanted some privacy for the people who are going to be living here. So you'll see right now what I am talking about. I do start putting some things in here just so I can have an idea of the stuff that I can fit in here. I do end up using a lot of stuff from base game, surprisingly. I don't think I used way too many packs in this build, so I think we're okay. Here are the little hallways that I was talking about. One of them is gonna be like our little entryway area, and the other one is just gonna be for the bedrooms. I was just planning out some things there in the bathroom. And yeah, I decided to use these arches from base game, which are actually quite pretty. I really like the way this looks, especially with this wallpaper that also has a floor trim in white. This wallpaper is also from base game, but I end up switching it and making it brown. I really like the way the brown looks, and I think it makes a good accent color. So as we step into the apartment, we're gonna have this little rest area, and this is where we start to see a little bit of the story about who the people are that live here. I've been wanting to do a more masculine style apartment using these paintings from Strangerville, and so I was thinking that a couple of friends who maybe play soccer together, play basketball together, lived in this apartment. Perhaps they're in college and so they're roommates, something like that. I did put like the team picture in the entryway from base game, and yeah, I honestly really like the way this entryway area looks. It's a little bit more messy, not so typical like how I like to do my entryway areas, because it is quite messy. Well, I do like messy entryway areas. It's just like, I don't know, it's just a different style. For the bathroom, for whatever reason, I decided to use this floor from base game. This tile is just, I don't know what was calling me. I think the vibes that I was building with today were just weird, and I was just embracing it. So I did pair it up with this tile on the wall that is from the sleek bathroom kit, and I think the blue on the wall goes really well with the blue on the flooring. It just pairs very well together. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this floor, if you guys hate it or love it. I had never used it, so I wanted to give it a shot. We have a fairly simple bathroom with a lot of things from base game, and I think the sink is from high school years, but we are using a lot of things from high school year in this build, so I think it's fine if we're using it as well. So we do have space for a tub and shower area. I think that's all we did with this bathroom, honestly. Nothing crazy. I just put some towels on the wall next to the tub. Over on this side, I found these paintings from for rent, and then this table, and it paired up really nicely. I want to do a build with just this stuff, and then with these chairs from Business and Hobbies. It just looks so cute, but it wasn't the vibe, so I ended up switching it. I feel like it's such a dude thing to get like a high table and get high chairs, so I put that in here for them with these fancy chairs. They're a little bit nicer than what I would normally think for a couple of dudes from college living together. And then I put a plaque on the wall because you know how they do those like wings competition, whoever can eat like 15 wings of the spiciest, they get like an award or something. So I put that on the wall thinking about that in the back of my mind. And then over on this side is where I decided to put like the living room. I'm using this like rug that is from base game, and then I'm using this sofa that is from the Basement Treasures kit. I honestly really like the sofa because it looks like it's been lived in. And so for a style like this, you know, I think it works out. And then I decided to use these upper cabinets as our cabinet for like our TV console. And this is what I decided to put. I was thinking that one of them wanted to be a DJ and had kind of like an arc like Zac Efron in High School Musical, like freaking Troy Bolton. And he started playing out football and soccer or whatever. And now he's like, I want to be a DJ. So that's what I was thinking for one of the dudes here. I thought about putting this speaker in there, this big one on the left, and it just looks so ugly. So I ended up just putting it in their bedroom eventually. But for the console at the front, I also think like dudes love playing video games, so I gave them like a console. I do end up going back and removing one because I just felt like it was too much. Then I sized down these books to make it seem like they're like the discs that you can put into the games. You know how like back in the 2000s you could do that, but not anymore. So that's her living room pretty much. I do end up putting like this little table behind the sofa. This table is from Eco Lifestyle, and I just put some clutter in here. We do have a lot of plants, but there is gonna be one of the Sims who is really into plants, and you'll see that, and I'll explain that in a bit as we step into the bedrooms. So I put a few more posters. Again, they may be like football, soccer, maybe both. Maybe they play in the same team. I have no idea. And then I put this little cat because maybe one of them traveled to Japan and brought back this cute little art piece. For the kitchen, I decided to use these cabinets from Base Game in this dark brown. And for a second, I thought I wanted to change the floors too. But I just kept the ones that I had originally because I really like the lightness of them. And I think I like the contrast between the dark brown and the light brown. And I'm just using a lot of appliances from Base Game. I think they look great in here, honestly. I don't think I was feeling like kind of crazy with going with nicer appliances or anything like that. I mean, these are nicer for Base Game, so I think they're okay. I actually didn't put upper cabinets in this kitchen. I couldn't tell you why. I just really liked the tall windows and how open everything was. So that's why I didn't put upper cabinets. I thought for a second I wanted to put a bar back, but then I just ended up putting the little bar from the Party Essentials kit. It's such a good bar. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. And then I put these little bottles from the Modern Retreat kit. And then I'm using this clock again from Strangerville. And then I put this lamp over on this side as well from Snowy Escape. Outside, I just removed one of the plants because it was repeated, and I just gave them a nicer grill so that they can cook. I guess I just promoted them to grill masters, I guess. So as we step into the first bedroom, this is gonna be, I think, maybe like a younger sim, you know, somebody who maybe just starting college, maybe a freshman. They're the ones who've definitely gone to Japan and brought back some of the art and stuff like that. This bed, the side table, the dresser, and the desks that I'm gonna be using in here are all from high school years. I sort of love that they all match. All the wood tones, all the sort of cabinets, the drawers, it just looks so cute. So he is also the sim that originally started like Troy Bolton, and now he wants to be a DJ. So I put some discs on the wall and this really cool lion poster from high school years with the headphones. I feel like maybe that could be their logo. It's pretty cool. So what else? I was really struggling with the rugs in this room. I felt like there were so many patterns going on in here, and I just ended up giving them this one from the Refined Living Room kit, and yeah, something more muted. I also thought about giving them the plants, and I was like, this could also be the sim who likes the plants, but I was like, that's already too many hobbies for this dude. So I ended up removing those plants from the wall and just putting something else in here. And then over on this side, I found this super weird poster, which I don't know where this is from, and I don't know why I put it in there, but it's so strange. I just decided to leave it in there. So for the second bedroom, there's gonna be maybe an older college kid who's maybe already, you know, he likes the refined things. So I put this bed from high school years that I've never used, especially in the swatch, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it, and maybe they're a little bit more fancy. I'm using this dresser and side table from Life and Death. They're the ones who definitely like the plants. I put up a couple of plants in here. I don't know why I put the money bag in there. I also thought maybe they would be the artist sim. Maybe they're into movies. Maybe they're into acting. Maybe they could also be like Zac Efron or something, but into art instead of, well, singing is also an art, but not necessarily DJing, I guess. So yeah, you guys, this is what the bedroom is looking like. That's pretty much all I did in this renovation. I hope you all like it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.